Paul, you asked your side to build on Tuesday's performance in your post-match in midweek. What do you think they did today?
I think they did to a degree. I felt that if anyone probably should have won that game, we edged it. There wasn't a lot in it in ways, but I think we've had the better chances. Certainly, we had a great chance at 2-1 to make it 3-1, and then we don't, no guarantees, but you're in a great position, and they've maybe struggled a little up until midweek when they got a vital win, and I thought their crowd was really good, I have to say that, in terms of sticking with them and keep getting behind them. So when we don't take that chance, I don't think Jake's had hardly anything to do again in terms of sort of major saves. I think we ended up with a great block. It looked like a foul on him, but it wasn't given, so we got a great block on it. But other than that, I think that was kind of the only real effort. So punished again for maybe not taking our own opportunities.
First time you've started with 4-4-2.
Yeah.
What made you think this was the right game to do that in for the first time this season?
I think just having watched them, but also there's the thought with Donovan coming in and doing well, then wanted to try and build on that. And unfortunately for us, Donovan felt he's growing a little bit in the warm up. We did Ben Mortlock did all the testing, etc. Was still a lot of strength there, etc. So, and Donny wanted to give it a go, which he did. I thought he looked okay, but at a certain point, obviously in that first half, he didn't feel he could continue. So, put Rakeel on, and he got a nice goal himself. So that pleasing that again 2 strikers have contributed today. But yeah, there's always again risks attached to playing a different system, but you've got to try and impose yours, and I thought at times we did. At the same time, they probably had some spells of play with kind of the extra man in midfield, but then they changed as the game went on. So a bit of tactical battle, different systems from both teams. Thought it did okay, but there are certain things that happen when you go that way that I'm not overly comfortable with at times.
It's a shame Donovan went off because he was involved in a fair few things while he was on the pitch. There was a couple of incidents that he might not have been okay with.
Yeah, well, when he gets clattered with the keeper, I've got no issues with that other than him getting a free kick against him. For me that was ridiculous. I don't know what they want him to do, suddenly disappear. He's not looking at anything other than making a run in behind, and then all of a sudden he turns round and gets clattered by the keeper. Like I said, not saying it was a foul. I think he was good goalkeeping because the threat was there behind. But I think he also got taken down when the defender didn't see him coming for a penalty. Their player, or certainly one of their players, said during a breaking play it was a penalty. Our players seem to think it was. I haven't had the chance to look back yet, but if it proves that way, then that's again another major decision that we've missed out on.
Rakeel came on, took his chance in the first half to put us ahead. You must have been happy with the character shown by him to come from one behind to lead at the break.
No, I don't think that's really sort of in question as such. People can make things of it. Like we couldn't talk about being positive and going in front often. I'm not sure that we always do that, so we kind of sometimes look for the negative aspects of it. But no, it was a good response because, like I said, they had the victory on Tuesday night against Bradford and will have been buoyed by that goal. And we spoke about trying to potentially turn the crowd and things like that because it hasn't been the start that they would have wanted as well. But I think we, having got ourselves in front, in fairness to the crowd, for the large part they were right behind the team and kind of stuck with them. So that didn't quite sort of play out how we would have maybe liked. I think had the third goal gone in when Rakeel's header was saved from pretty much point blank range, then that might have been a different story.
Looking back on the game in its entirety, do you view it as 2 points dropped?
It feels like that when you're in front, and like I said, they certainly had some play, of course they did, but at the same time I'm not convinced. Like I said, I thought it was a foul on Jake. I'd have to look back at it to check, but so I would have been really upset had that goal been allowed. And other than that, I can only really recall that the header. Felt like we had some really good balls in the box. One of them we just spoke about for that chance. Even at the end, to be fair to Tom Davis, the skipper, he defended that near post excellently when Rakeel looked like he might get there first. So I thought we had the better situation certainly, and that really big opportunity, but it wasn't to be. But it's, at least pleasing that we took something from the game away from home, and on the back of getting 3 points against Barra. So 4 points in a week is certainly not a bad return. And we'll look again to try and build on that next Saturday against Accrington. We've got the game midweek first. We starting, I'm not sure where Donny is and one or two others. Squad feels like it's getting stretched, so we'll have to see who is fit and available. But also, we've got to look after ourselves. So see what that looks like on Monday before deciding on the team to play Bradford.